concept of Jewish black magic is a complex and often misunderstood topic that requires a nuanced and sensitive approach. In this video, we will explore the historical and cultural context of Jewish beliefs and practices related to magic and the supernatural, and examine the role of Kabbalah and other mystical traditions in shaping these beliefs. First, it's important to understand that Judaism has a long and rich history of mystical and esoteric traditions, dating back to the time of the Talmud and beyond. These traditions include the study of Kabbalah, which is a form of Jewish mysticism that seeks to understand the nature of God and the universe through the use of meditation, visualization, and other spiritual practices. While Kabbalah is often associated with magic and the supernatural, it is important to note that the primary goal of Kabbalistic practice is to achieve a deeper understanding of God and the divine presence in the world. However, some Kabbalistic texts and traditions do include practices that could be interpreted as forms of magic or divination, such as the use of divine names and angels to achieve certain outcomes. It's also worth noting that the Jewish attitude towards magic and the supernatural has evolved over time and has been influenced by a variety of cultural and historical factors. In ancient times, the use of magic and divination was widespread throughout the Middle East, and many Jewish texts from this period reflect this cultural context. However, as Judaism developed and evolved, there was a growing emphasis on the importance of monotheism and the rejection of idolatry, which included the prohibition of magic and divination. Despite this prohibition, there are still a number of Jewish texts and legends that describe the use of magic and the supernatural for both good and evil purposes. For example, the Talmud contains stories of rabbis using magic to heal the sick or to protect themselves from harm, while other texts describe the use of magic for more sinister purposes, such as to curse one's enemies or to gain power over others. One of the most well-known examples of Jewish black magic is the legend of the golem, a mythical creature made of clay or mud that is brought to life through the use of Kabbalistic magic. According to the legend, a golem can be created by a righteous person who has mastered the secrets of Kabbalah and can be used to protect the Jewish community from harm. However, the golem is also said to be difficult to control and can become a destructive force if not properly managed. It's important to note that the concept of the golem is largely a product of folklore and legend and is not a central part of Jewish theology or practice. However, the legend of the golem reflects a deeper cultural anxiety about the dangers of unchecked power and the potential consequences of using magic for selfish or evil purposes. Another example of Jewish black magic is the use of dibbuks, which are malevolent spirits that are believed to possess the bodies of living people. According to Jewish folklore, a dibbuk can be the soul of a deceased person who has unfinished business in the world, or it can be a demonic entity that seeks to cause harm. The exorcism of dibbuks is a complex and dangerous process that requires the assistance of a skilled Kabbalist or rabbi. Despite these examples, it's important to reiterate that the use of magic and the supernatural for evil purposes is strictly forbidden in Judaism. The Jewish tradition places a strong emphasis on ethical behavior and the pursuit of justice, and any form of magic that is used to harm others is seen as a violation of these core values. In conclusion, the concept of Jewish black magic is a complex and multifaceted topic that reflects the rich history and diversity of Jewish beliefs and practices related to the supernatural. While Judaism strongly discourages the use of magic for evil purposes, there are still a number of texts and legends that describe the use of magic and the supernatural for both good and evil ends. Ultimately, the Jewish approach to magic and the supernatural is grounded in a deep reverence for the divine and a commitment to ethical behavior and the pursuit of justice.